G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. Okay guys, you guys know how much I love your fellow Canadian Hayden Christensen. He is one of my favourite people in the entire world. Do I want to smell his hair? Yes. Would he ever let me? Probably not. I have to pick Hayden Christensen. I need bail money. I'd want to smell his hair. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Hayden, if you do see this, if you ever by any chance do see this, it would just be a little smell. 5 to 7 seconds of that. Anyway, guys, this is really cool. This just dropped like 13 days ago. I come across it. I've never seen it before. It looks like it's really cool. So I'm guessing he's just going to get on and reply to, fans' comments and questions on like social media sites like, maybe Facebook, Twitter. I'm not quite too sure. This looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to this. But before we do, guys, please make sure to jump on, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for all future live streams and videos. Okay, let's get into it. Hayden Christensen replies to fans online. I'm so excited, mate. I can feel the force.
I feel something.
You feel it?
Yes, I feel it.
That's the force.
Really?
Wow, it must be really strong
Oh,
with
I've
you.
never felt any... Ow!
In me, I'm gonna love this. Let's go.
What's up, GQ? I'm Hayden Christensen, and
Hey, mate.
today I'm going undercover on the internet.
Undercover on the internet. Oh, mate, he's just used the force. Did
It's
you see
actually
that?
me.
No.
Cool, right?
Yeah, he has the
Using the
force,
force.
man. Yeah.
Let's check Twitter/X. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor on the set of Obi-Wan Kenobi? What did naughty Ewan tell Hayden after that scene? Hayden couldn't hold in a laugh. And then it says, Hayden is that guy in your class you make laugh to get him in trouble with the teacher. Well, first off, the images on the left are from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
On the left?
The one on the right, though, I think that's from the prequels.
Yeah, they're the
because
prequels,
everything's
man.
covered in blue. So that's how I can tell the difference.
Okay.
But we were laughing a lot that day. They would paint these dots on our face so that they could try to de-age us a little bit. So we
Okay.
were making fun of the way we looked. It was a little silly, but I don't recall exactly what we were laughing about. in
You
that
do.
moment.
You just don't want
Friendly
to say.
reminder that the Mustafar duel didn't use stunt doubles and wasn't sped up in any way. Hayden and Ewan were just that good at dueling each other. This is true. That was us. There were
Wow.
no stunt doubles, and they didn't speed it up at all.
That's
we were
cool.
just that good. You
Right.
know, be on a Star Wars set and
They're
swing a
Jedis.
lightsaber. I used to struggle a lot with not making the sound effects because as a kid you're just sort of conditioned to do that yourself. And I remember George Lucas on a couple of occasions would have to come over to me and say, Hayden, I can see your mouth moving and you don't need to make the sound effects. Like we do that in post. What's your
Mate, they're Jedis, Hayden and Ewan. They have the force, mate. Of course it was them. They didn't need stunt doubles or anything, mate. That's just ridiculous. Man, can you just imagine the bond that those two have? It would be so cool. If I could sit down and, have a Molson beer with anyone, it would be those two for sure, mate. I'd want to steal their lightsabers. I don't think they stole lightsabers. I'm pretty sure the only person that's come out and admitted to stealing a lightsaber was Samuel Jackson from the prequels, and he's got the purple one. Okay, I love this. This is really cool because here's Fair Dinkum replying to these posts. I've just read this question. There's some naughty, nasty memes out there, mate.
your opinion on the best use of the Anakin Padme movie? I don't know. There's too many good ones to choose from,
there's
but I don't
heaps,
think it's
mate.
this one. Anakin Skywalker Force Ghost. Why is his Force Ghost so young? Dude died on fire as an old man. Yeah, you know, dark side powers.
That's
what
right.
that's about.
That's right.
Posted.
Yeah.
Quora.
What's Cora?
What is Quora?
I don't know, mate.
What did you know about Hayden Christensen, which others don't? Well, I don't really know what you do or don't know about me, but I like to build ponds. It's become a bit of a hobby for me.
Ponds?
I have a lot of sort of big construction equipment at my farm in Canada, and it's just sort of like
Where's
the
this
most
farm?
obvious thing to do with a big excavator is dig a big hole, and then what do you do with a big hole? You fill it with water. And there's something nice about just sort of trying to create a nice water environment. It attracts life and birds and animals, and when you get it just right, it's very satisfying.
Oh my gosh.
Are they making a
Okay, where is this farm? Where is this farm in Canada? I know somebody watching knows where this farm is. Hayden, you don't have to worry. I'm all the way here in Australia. Mate, I can't afford to go there, so you're right. Your hair is all right. But yeah, mate, that's cool. I can see him having a really beautiful pond with flowers and what are those fish that I love? Oh, like those little Nemo fish. Those Nemo fish. They're really, really beautiful. And you know, him and Rachel, oh, I love Rachel Bilson. She's just so beautiful. And they're beautiful kids just sitting there, you know. It would be beautiful. So, yeah, it's all good, mate. I can't get there, so your hair is safe. Oh, my gosh.
Jumper sequel with Hayden Christensen. Well,
I've never seen that.
I really liked making Jumper. It was a really fun movie to do. We traveled all over the world to these amazing locations.
Jumper!
But since that film was made over 15 years ago now, I would say don't hold your breath.
Okay.
Which movie of Hayden Christensen is the best?
Oh!
I don't know that I'm really the one to answer that. I kind of think that film is a very personal thing, and for myself, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith is probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Who is more handsome? Hayden Christensen or Tom Cruise?
Okay, all right.
We'll go.
Okay, well, that's a very, very simple answer to that question. Obviously, Hayden Christensen. It looks like he's aged all naturally, whereas, you know, Tom Cruise is what, like 67 or something, and Botox to the max. But yeah, I wonder what he's going to put down for this answer. This is really, really cool.
Tom Cruise for the win.
Oh, come on, mate.
What if Hayden Christensen was cast as Batman, Bruce Wayne, in The Batman? Batman is a great character, but I think that Robert Pattinson did a really great job.
Oh, no.
If you had to play that, do you think you could play Bruce Wayne or Batman better?
No.
It's the dichotomy of the character. I don't know. You gotta
I
have one
see him as a
and the
Bruce
other.
Wayne.
Probably more Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I see you as a
would be
Bruce
the
Wayne.
Easier character for me to access personally. All right.
All right, mate, I see you as a Bruce Wayne, but I have never seen the Batman movies when they casted Robert Pattinson as Batman, and I think there was another Ning Nong that was just not a good Batman. But yeah, mate, don't ever think for 1 second that Robert Pattinson would play any role better than you. Maybe a Ning Nong role. He'd play a really good Ning Nong role, Robert Pattinson.
All right, let's go on to YouTube.
All right.
Learning that Natalie once had Hayden's Padawan braid.
Then I lost it, you know.
Eventually lost it. Blows my mind. Like Padme actually had Anakin's Padawan braid.
Really?
Yeah, I do kind of remember that she kept one of those. It was very sweet.
How did you
Although I
lose
think
it?
the real question is whose hair did she actually have? Because it wasn't mine. I used to think that, like, because they would glue this hair extension behind my ear every day. I always used to wonder, like, whose hair am I wearing today?
Oh my gosh. So, okay, so it's not just me, AussieTash, that has a thing with Hayden Christensen's hair. It was Natalie Portman as well. Oh my gosh. There's two of us. There's actually two of us. We should do a group, Natalie. Me and you should form like a group. The sad thing is she's probably actually got to smell his hair before, whereas I haven't. So yeah, she wins.
I forgive you, Natalie. Should we move on to Reddit?
Oh, Reddit.
Is it better to watch Star Wars in chronological order or the way id released? My first time watching. I don't know that there is a right or a wrong way to do it. Certainly starting with episode 1 and just enjoying the story in a linear chronological way makes perfect sense. But I think there is also something to maybe starting with episode 4, doing the original trilogy and then going back and doing the prequels, because there's a great reveal in the original trilogy that you kind of miss out on if you start with episode 1, but teach their own.
You know you have to watch them from release date. That's just it. That's just how it goes, mate. I have a friend, an awesome follower, Karen on Discord. She has finally just started watching the Star Wars movies. She watched all 6, but she did watch from prequel first. Obviously, this was probably brought on and inspired by my obsession with Hayden Christensen for her to watch the prequels first. But yeah, mate, George Lucas says you watch it from release date, so yeah, that's probably how you do it.
Who would win, MCU, Thanos, or Darth Vader? No extra round BS.
I don't know who that
Thanos
is,
with
but
his glove and stone
Vader's
versus
gonna
Vader
win.
and his lightsaber.
Yes.
Well, obviously, Vader, right?
Who's the other
Definitely
fella?
Vader beats everybody.
He does.
Always.
Yes.
Is Hayden Christensen going to come back for Ahsoka Season 2?
I
I
hope
think
so.
that would be a lot of fun.
I hope he does,
I think
yeah.
the answer to that question will remain to be seen.
Okay.
Now let's...
Okay, I'm pretty sure they're filming Ahsoka too, so yeah, I really do hope he does. How did I feel about the Ahsoka series? Oh, I'm not going to say that it was painful to watch, but yeah, it wasn't as good as what I hoped it would be. Would we love to see a standalone Vader series starring Hayden Christensen? Hell yeah! It would be the greatest thing ever. Will they do it? I'm not quite too sure, but I'm on the bandwagon for them to do it. 100%, yes.
Let's move on to IMDb. He fractured his hand during the filming of a rather violent scene in Life as a House, in which his character hits a wall. This is
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
It wasn't intended to be a rather violent scene. It was just something that I did in one take, and I actually think it was a wooden post that I punched, which makes it even kind of more stupid because I wasn't really expecting my hand to go through some drywall. It was a movie I did with Kevin Kline where I play his son.
Kevin Kline,
And
okay,
Kevin
I know
came
him.
up to me afterwards and he said, "Hayden, that was really great, but I think you're gonna make a lot of movies in your lifetime and you only get one body, so take care of it."
Yeah.
Which I think is
That's pretty
sage
good advice, man.
He, his brother, and their friends kidnap one another on each of their birthdays, drive to a location unknown to the birthday boy, and then spend the day riding dirt bikes. This is true. We did this for a
Okay.
few years.
That's pretty
One
cool.
morning on my birthday, my brother woke me up really early, like before the sun was even up. And that's kind of why it felt like I was being kidnapped. And told me to get in the car, and they drove me somewhere far away, and there were dirt bikes, and we went on this great trip together, and then we had a lot of fun, so we kept it going for a few years. And that sort of started my love of riding dirt bikes, which I still do on my farm.
Oh, that's cool,
On
man.
to TikTok.
TikTok.
If we're to have an Anakin show, it can only be his transition into Vader from Order 66 up until Obi-Wan Rebels time.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be it.
Yeah, I
I
think
like
so.
the timeline. It's
Yeah.
a good timeline. There's good stuff there. Although I think
That is a really good idea, man. I really do like that. I think the timeline suits it really, really well.
technically that would be a Vader show, not an Anakin show.
So we want a
Why
Vader show.
hasn't he aged? Still so handsome.
Yes.
Swoon.
Yes.
Well, Juju, that's very sweet. I don't think it's true, but very nice of you to say. Okay, on to Wikipedia. November 2013, Christensen collaborated with Canadian fashion chain RW & Co. to release
really?
a men's clothing line inspired by his farm. This is true, I did a clothing line. It was sort of inspired by my farm. Mostly I just designed clothes that I wanted to wear and keep in my closet. I have a tendency to sort of take nice clothes and then bring them back to my farm and then make a mess of them, and I ruin my clothes really fast. So I just wanted to make clothes that would kind of wear well and hold up well with a little bit of abuse.
Where can I buy these
The
clothes?
process of designing a clothing line was enjoyable because it's all about details, and I can sort of let my OCD kind of run rampant. During the production of
Okay, oh my gosh. Where can I buy these clothes? And wow, you really heard the Canadian accent in Hayden then when he just said about. Because you just didn't know. Like, honestly, you guys know I'm the hugest Star Wars fan in the whole world. I wasn't born when the originals were out, right? I was fortunate enough to be able to see the prequels and stuff at the cinemas. And that's when, I first, fell in love with Hayden Christensen. I had no idea he was Canadian until maybe, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. But yeah, where do we get these clothes? Is this clothesline still a thing? Does he still brand and market and sell these clothes? And again, I'm asking the question, where is this farm? Okay, let's keep. I'm loving this. This is so cool, man. I'm loving that he's answering these questions. This is just awesome.
Of Revenge of the Sith, Christensen asked Lucas if a special Vader suit could be constructed to fit his own body, rather than have a different actor don one of the original sets of Vader armor worn by David Prowse. This is also true. When we were doing Revenge of the Sith, I found out that they were not planning on having me be in the Darth Vader suit. And I was a little bummed about that, so I spoke to George Lucas and I asked him, and he was kind enough to oblige. I think there's something nice about knowing that it's the actor in the costume as well.
You'd still have the suit.
It was really just for my benefit.
Yeah.
It was a challenging suit to move around, and I told George, I was like, look, I don't know that I can move as well as I thought I would be able to. And he was like, it's okay, it's supposed to be your first time in the suit, so if it's a little rigid and awkward, he was like, that's a good thing, actually. When the helmet goes on.
Here's the thing, George. If you're going to play Anakin, then you earn the right to dress up and play Darth Vader. It's as simple as that, mate. So, yeah. He had to do it. He had to be able to be Darth Vader at some stage in his career. And yes, he has been able to dress up as Darth Vader. We have seen him as Darth Vader, and it was so cool, man. But do you have the suit, Hayden? If you're watching this, which, I'm sure that you're not, because you've probably put some international restraining order on me by now. It's okay. I get it. I understand. But yeah, did you keep the suit? I hope you would have, because it would be really, really cool.
And you're just totally enclosed in this costume.
Yeah.
It was a remarkable experience just because you could see people's reaction to seeing Vader for the first time.
Yeah, that's
People
it.
Who were, sort of usually very assertive became a little more timid, and they'd kind of like not want to make eye contact with you. I had good fun with that.
You would have, yeah.
All right, that's it. We're signing
Cheers.
off of the internet.
Nice. Not gonna lie, guys, that was one of the most coolest things I have ever seen. Yeah. Hayden Christensen answering questions and comments by fans online. That's really, really cool, man. I absolutely loved it. Learned some things that I didn't know about him. So yeah, that's really, really cool. Learned that there is not just me, but there is another person that has an obsession with Hayden Christensen's hair. So yeah, all good. Okay, guys, that was the video for today. If you liked it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Also, guys, just recently we have done a few really, really cool videos just looking at some awesome Canadians. There is a tribute video to the late, great Donald Sutherland and a tribute to remembering the world's favourite friend, Chandler Bing, or Canada's own Matthew Perry. Okay, guys, cheers to Mount Under. Take care. Thanks for watching. May the Force be with you all. Bye.